Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. It's Josh back here again. It was just, I kind of had a really cool experience today. So I'm going to share a tip based off that, and this tip is something that I traditionally don't do even close to as much as I should do. But I did it today, and I generated a partnership off the back of it. So I thought for that reason alone, it's definitely worth sharing as something moving forward that I'm going to try to do a hell of a lot more. So yeah, I was at the airport today where, as salespeople, we spend about 15-20% of our life, unfortunately. We're always on the road, we're always traveling, different events, meeting prospects, blah, blah, blah. And when I'm usually at an airport, especially coming home, I'm very much reclusive in my own bubble. I'm not really in the mood to speak to people. I'm tired. I just want to get on the plane and get home. But that's a massive, massive negative, right? You're sat in your own bubble, not in a sociable space, and you really don't know who's sat next to you. And what says that the person sat next to you could potentially be a customer? Especially if you're on your way back from an event. What's the likelihood that somebody sat next to you is also on the way back from the event? You don't know if you don't strike conversation. So to kind of share what happened today, I was sat in the Starbucks at the airport, and usually I'm sat there with my head down, but just by chance today I thought I'm going to have a crack. I'm going to be more sociable. I'm going to try and strike conversation with a few people and see what happens. And I did, and I met this chap, and we start speaking, and admittedly he wasn't kind of the ideal prospect for me, but he was the CEO of a company that's based very, very near to mine, and he shares very similar, identical clients to the people that I want as clients. So, we started speaking, we decided to have a bit of food together, and before we both got on the flight, we shook hands and we agreed to make a partnership. So I would offer his services because they very much complement mine to my clients, and equally he would offer my services to his clients, which doesn't necessarily mean that I've stumbled on the golden goose. It doesn't mean that I've made millions of pounds today, but what it does mean is that I've created potential opportunity for a deal. He is going to tell some of his clients about me, which in turn raises my profile and could potentially generate a deal. And the even better thing, what did it cost me? It didn't cost me anything to strike a conversation. It was completely free. It saved me being bored by myself for 2-3 hours. Waiting at an airport, it was a few hours, met somebody else, had some lunch, and potential for a deal. So what I want to suggest is next time you're at an airport, rather than and especially when you're coming back from an event, strike conversation with somebody, because the reality really is that the person sat next to you could be the next opportunity for a deal. So let's have a competition, and admittedly I'm 1-0 up today, so sorry about that, but you really should be doing this anyway. So you should be able to get one pretty much straight away, or at least find somebody that knows somebody. So let's have a conversation, let's have a competition. Let's see how many deals you generate from the airport, whether it's the lounge, whether it's sat at the terminal, in Starbucks, whatever. Let's see who does the most business this year sat in an airport. So look, I'm gonna log my progress. I'm gonna log my deals every single time I do, and I'm gonna put that on this YouTube channel. And equally, if you do one, comment. And one thing I will do is, if you beat me, then I'll think of something special to give the winner. But on one condition, you're fucking honest. But have a good day, and I will catch you all tomorrow.